Welcome to your new job. My name is George Brown and my job will be to guide you during your week working for us. I've been working with these people for a long time and I know what is going on, so be sure to do everything I tell you to do. Tonight you will need to get prepared for the coming nights. So for a start, go to the breaker room, which is the room to your left, and activate the electricity. You will need it to interact with the computer. You're in the breaker room. Your job is to activate the panel for supplying electricity to the building. We were able to add a pair of light bulbs to the ceiling so you could work fine. Job is really simple. Look at the numbers at the left of the panel. You have to slide the sockets so it adds up to 10. Once done, the building will have electricity. Now go to the boiler, which is at the right side. You don't want to die for hypothermia, do you? Basically, now you will need to use the hand cranks at a specific order for activating the boiler. If you fail, however, the progress will be rebooted. Everything is in place. Now go to the main office where you will have the computer. There I will explain you how this building works. Welcome to your main place of work. This computer seems old and broken, but I can guarantee you that it works really good. It is connected to all the systems of this building, including the camera system, vent system, DAC system and audio system. But tonight you won't need any of those. Basically, I will explain you the rooms of this building and how do they work. The computer is loaded with a small presentation which will explain you. Just press on the gears icon for activating the presentation. So let's start. The big hallway is the entrance to the building. As you know, it is connected to the boiler to the right, the breaker room to the left, and the main office to the center, where you are right now. The office features two big hallways at both sides, connecting both to another one at the north of the building. There you have access to the room where the tests will take place. To the east we have a small supply closet where we store small equipment such as oil cans. To the west we have the workshop. And finally to the north we have a big warehouse used for storing big equipment. This is the building. Not very big, but enough for storing and working with those robots. If I'm not mistaken, your first night is done. Tomorrow you will have more tasks to do. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Today you will make the first animatronic test. In this case we start with Billy, the animatronic bull, famous to be the co-star of the restaurant. The small panel to your bottom left is connected to the animatronic. With set panel you will be able to move the animatronic limbs, including his affected jaw, for making sure he's not rusted and in perfect condition. The test consists in moving each limb 3 successful times. Sometimes the limb might not move. Those errors might determine the quality of the robot itself. Once the test is done, you will have to grade down its quality, from best to bad. If everything is okay and understood, give it a go. Welcome to your second day. Yesterday was kind of a presentation, so today your job will begin. Go to the main office. Here you are. Your job is really simple. You as an engineer will find this easy peasy. You will need to calculate the money spent during each day of this week. Keeping the robots here was not an easy task. The company spent a lot of money hiring the place and buying all the equipment needed. Our software engineers have built you an application which will help you a bit. Just click on the taskbar and you will access the application. Furthermore, you have access to the camera network, which is the other bar in the main menu. Use it to keep an eye from time to time to those hallways. In case you are having trouble, just hide under the desk. You don't have nowhere to go. Well, that's all from now on. Everything depends on you. Once you are done, I'll be waiting for you in the supply closet. You need to do something there. Here is where you will do your second task of the night. You will need to put the oil cans in the shelves just in front of you. The 5 kilograms one go to the left and the 10 kilograms one to the right. You need to put a total of 16 oil cans, 8 each weight. Take into account they weigh a bit, so you will make a small sound when you position them in the shelves. Be sure they are not near you. I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. Now the 10 kilograms ones. They are heavier, thus they make much more sound. guess who you have today? Laura herself, the famous dancer from the restaurant. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always thought of Laura being a ripoff of the original Ballura. This robot was found in a really bad condition, having her left arm missing. This will probably make her more difficult to sell. Well, that aside, you know how this works. These animatronics, which we are selling, are all prototypes which were never used in Dolma's Grand Circus, probably due to them being very ambitious. But we found something really strange. Yesterday, while opening them, we found they have a strange metallic substance inside them. We have no idea what its purpose is, only Afton knew it. We only know it is the same alloy as the old endoskeletons from Dolma's Circus were made of. We'll need to focus more on it. Well, that aside, after you are done here you will need to do something in the workshop. I'll be waiting for you there. As an engineer, I'm pretty sure you are used to fix stuff, so this task will be easy peasy for you. You need to fix a problem found in the ventilation system. Sounds simple, and it is simple. We have given you access to a software which will fix said problem. The process will take a time before it's done. Said process will only be running if the software is open and if all of the ducts are online. So try to fix any duct going offline. The ducts might go offline quite often due to this big problem, so try to be calm if you see a lot of ducts going offline suddenly. I think I have nothing more to tell you. Good night and be careful. Time for the clown. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. This thing looks creepy. People have always been scared of clowns, and God, this model never saw the light in the restaurants. He would haunt kids' dreams, in my opinion. I have good news for you. Your only task during tonight will be this one. You don't have anything more to do. Once you are done, you can go home. Yesterday, during the day, your mates finished some task, so you are free now. If I were you, I would invite them to dinner next week. There has been a problem. Door seems stuck. This door relies on electricity, so your mates must have touched something they shouldn't have. Don't worry, you will need to make a small short circuit in the panel to your bottom right. Make those two have contact, no pun intended, between each other for 10 seconds. The knob to the left will make the bottom contact speed go faster. Upon holding it down, the bottom dial speed will go faster, and upon releasing it, it will make it go slower. Makes sense, right? Go ahead. Make those two contacts have contact, no pun intended, between each other for 10 seconds. The knob to the left will make the bottom contact speed go faster. Upon holding it down, the bottom dial speed will go faster, and upon releasing it, it will make it go slower. Makes sense, right? Go ahead. The tests are coming to an end, and what a better way to finish them than with the leader from the band, Dolma herself. By her appearance, it is really clear that these animatronics were gonna be used in Dolma's Grand Circus. Their designs are really similar to the ones used in that pizzeria. Well, I'm gonna shut up and leave you work. Tonight might be your last night. In case it isn't, we will phone you tomorrow morning. About what I told you the other day. People are saying that someone might have melted endoskeletons from the original animatronics after Dolma's Grand Circus closed its doors in 2015. You know, the old Dolma and her gang, not the modern ones. The metallic liquid found inside these animatronics is therefore the mix of all the endos melted together. We have no idea why that person did it, but we are sure he or she didn't have anything better to do. Well, that aside, your last task is in the warehouse. Hope you are not afraid from the darkness, though. You are not being blind. We need to change the light bulbs from the room. For that reason, it is pitch black. The map to your bottom left is a representation of the room itself. Being the white square, you need to go to the sockets and change the bulbs. Don't worry, the sockets will appear on the map as light bulb icons. Go ahead. So first of all, we are very sorry, but we needed to phone you. The 4 robots have been stored here during the night, waiting for the auction which will take place tomorrow. The robots have been very active during the night, causing a lot of noise and moving all around. We have no idea what is happening down there. For that reason, we decided to phone you and check what is going on. Go to the big warehouse, take a picture and send it to me. To be honest, I don't know what could have happened there. Everything seems to be destroyed. Listen, get out of that place as quickly as possible. They could be roaming the vicinity. As for now, I'm gonna call the police and tell them the current situation. Those robots being free are a real danger. But before going, I want to thank you. Without you, this couldn't have been made. Let's see if we see us in the future. Not a lot of people know, but the owner of Dolma Entertainment tried to construct robotic waiters for the pizzeria for saving a lot of money in salaries. He obviously failed. He was trying to achieve something almost impossible, taking into account the decade in which we are. The two robots were called the waiter and the waitress, the two being stored in RoboSmiths since their project was abandoned. Now the factory used them for both testing purposes and for parts. Since that happened, Dolma Entertainment has been trying to hide that anecdote. They do not want people to know about their failed attempt. They hope it is not spread around the city.